Alright. Yeah, it seems to be working. Seems to be working fine. Yeah, this is great. I'm using Open Composite, by the way. I I used to play this game with the HP Reverb G2, but my cable friggin' broke. Well, it didn't break, it just stopped functioning. So I have to buy a new one, and it's back ordered. So it's gonna take a while before I get it. So I'm forced to use my Quest 2 again. Which is actually, it's not that bad. I appreciate it a little more now. I like the Reverb G2 because of the resolution. It's like 2160 by 2160. It's like, oh, that's nice. That's definitely not tomato sauce. Full resolution, and it's great, especially for playing Sims. So, yeah, I have the Quest 2, so I have to use a Quest 2 from now on. And, you know, to be honest with you, because it's untethered, I prefer to use the Quest 2, or the Meta Quest 2, sorry, in order to play a lot of these games. Because once you start playing unwired, it's really hard to go back. But it was a kind of a bit of a learning curve for me to be able to play with the Quest 2 properly, because I noticed I was getting horrendous frames when trying to play the Quest 2, and one of the reasons is because if you you can't use Steam. I mean, you can, depends on how powerful your GPU is, though. How powerful your GPU is. But using Steam VR and the Oculus or the Meta platform at the same time will really weigh heavily on your PC. So the thing is, what I did is I started using a program called Open Composite, and it's really good. I mean, using Open Composite in conjunction with the Fidelity FX, it gives me a major dramatic frame boost, especially in Skyrim and games like Fallout 4, VR, things like that. I mean, just any games, really, any VR games. A few here and there don't work, but that's really a rare occasion. But yeah, this is working fine. I'm getting decent frames. I'm sure I can get added frames if I maybe... Hold on a second. Can I do it? Oh, it's a flashlight. Okay. Let me see if I can... Usually I learned in a lot of games is to... yeah, the shadow map. That's a lot of shadows. Lower the shadows a bit. Definitely disable planar reflections, because that's just horrendous. It doesn't look right in VR. Well, on a lot of games, it doesn't look right. It depends, unless it's specifically made for it. And volumetric lighting, I don't really need that. Anti-aliasing, I try to keep it on FXAA, because it's a cheap resource, it's a cheap method for the jaggies in games. You could play around with it. I don't know what's the difference between the FXA anyways and the SMA. So I just leave it at FXA. I'm using the motion controls with the Oculus Quest 2, by the way. I try to use the regular gamepad controller, but the thing is, in this game, certain segments of the game, like some of the puzzle elements or opening doors or things like that, it doesn't work properly. So I got killed plenty of times by that xenomorph because of that. And yeah, oh wow, yeah, I'm getting even more frames now. at least from what I can notice in the headset, is I disabled the volumetric lighting. So that's the key. If you want extra frames in this game, disable volumetric lighting and planar reflections. The planar reflections is very disorientating. I'm finding a lot of stuff that I missed earlier. Thank God I came back here. I got a blueprint, a dog tag, or ID tag. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna stop this video and I'm going to do a quick tutorial for the person that requested the video. Well, he didn't request it. I offered, and he was like, "Yeah, all right, man. Thank you so much." So you know what? Um, I'll do as I promised. I'll do as promised, and I'll make this quick video tutorial on how to. So this game always freaks me out.
Bruh.
Alright, so welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a tutorial on how to install the Alien Isolation VR mod along with the Fidelity FX and Open Composite. For me, I'm using the MetaQuest 2 or the Oculus Quest 2 HMD. I used to play this game with the HP Reverb G2, but the problem is my cable kind of stopped functioning, and I had to order a new one. But unfortunately, right now it is on back order. So I don't know how long I'm gonna wait. Probably another month. Who knows? So until then, I can't play any of my Steam VR games with my Reverb G2. So I'm pretty much stuck using the Quest 2, which, I mean, it's still good, it's still decent. I really don't mind it. I do like the fact that it is wireless. So yeah, and yeah, that's about it. So here's a tutorial, and these are some of the programs and methods I use in order to get a good enough frame rate for this particular platform. So I don't have any other headsets like Valve Index or anything, so just keep in mind that this tutorial is just for the Quest 2. And here is one of the first mods you're gonna need is obviously it's the Mother VR mod. It's really simple, just download it. And it downloads automatically. It's super simple. You're gonna have to find out where your game is installed. For me, my Alien Isolation is installed in my C drive, which is an SSD. I like certain games to be on SSDs and NVMe drives because of the fast read and write speeds. So for me, it's in Steam. Steam apps, common. Here's the usual program path. So here it is. I have Alien Isolation here. And see, I have this mod installed already, so I don't really need to do it. But for instructional purposes, as an example, I'm just showing how to do it. You have the zip file. You can unzip it. Usually, I just double click onto it. I open it that way because I'm lazy. And here is the basic main folder. And really, it's all, I mean, even it comes with instructions, just drag and drop it, the dxgi.dll into the main folder, the Alien Isolation folder. And you know that this is the correct folder if it has the ai.exe file in it and with the data. And I mean, it's super easy. And you can even see I have the OpenVR underscore API back BAK, or you could name it to just API. I don't know, anything you want. All right, that is it for that. And if you want added performance, I would say download something called Open Composite. And this method is usually it's just for, I believe, just for Oculus users. And what this essentially does is it deactivates Steam VR, and you only use your Meta or Oculus platform for launching VR games, which saves you a whole lot of resources, and it makes your frame rate smoother. I found it to work beautifully. It really does. I mean, in conjunction with the Fidelity FX, and you get even added performance, as you saw in my previous video, at the beginning of this video, before this tutorial. I mean, I was shocked about how smooth it is. I thought just playing on my Reverb G2 with the Steam VR was smooth, but this is even better. So I don't know. I kind of have a change of heart. I might just kind of play a lot of VR games with the Quest 2 now. I don't know. I'll decide, or maybe I'll just use my HP Reverb G2 to play mainly, like, space or flight simulation games. And one of the reasons is maybe I kind of will stick with the Quest 2 because of the fact that it's wireless. Is I used to use the Reverb G2 so much for this past year, and I think, because the law of thermodynamics, wear and tear, I think what happened was my cable started constantly, when you're moving the headset and putting it on your head, and you're just kind of moving the cable around behind your chair, which I was always doing. It used to frustrate the shit out of me. And I think just through constant moving, uh, just from a mechanical point of view, it started loosening maybe some of the input, uh, the input section of the HMD, which is the top upper left of the HMD. And these pins are very sensitive and small, so I think it basically kind of just, yeah, it maybe bent something. And because I mean, this is the I think this is it, these cables aren't cheap. I paid close to $100, maybe even more for this cable, and this is the third cable I had to buy. No, actually, no. Let me stop. I'm lying. This is the third cable I had to replace, but the second cable, they gave it to me for free as a replacement because of the whole warranty or whatever. But now, like, well over a year later, I had to get another cable, and I called the company HP Reverb. They're impossible to contact, by the way. You have to like search the like literally had to search the net just to get their number. And I called them, and yeah, they pretty much laughed at me. They were like, nah, that ain't happening, chief. You're on your own. You got to buy it. So yeah, needless to say, I threw a little tantrum. I cursed the person out, and yeah, told them to go fuck themselves. So yeah, no, I really did do that. So excuse me. So I had to buy a new cable, and it's like $100. All right, I digress. Yeah, I'll download this Open Composite, and I have it here already. I made a folder for it. Actually, you know what? If you just unzip it and place it on your desktop, it makes a folder already. And what you want to do is you will see this. I don't know if you can see it. Right click it. I run most programs as admin. And what you want to do is you basically switch to Open Composite. And whenever you try to launch a VR game, when you're using your Oculus Quest, when you're trying to launch a Steam VR game, Steam VR will no longer launch basically. And as stated earlier, it will grant you more, it will grant your GPU or your PC a little more extra added resources and needed power to run your games, which entail would give you extra frames. So yeah, it works beautifully. It works great. And because of my subpar GPU, a 1080 Ti, when I was trying to rock like Skyrim VR, and stupid me, because I'm spoiled, I was trying to play the game with an ENB, and you guys know what an ENB is. It's like, it's very resource intensive. It makes the games look beautiful though. I mean, it makes the colors more vibrant, and it adds shadows, and it's almost like ray tracing pretty much. Even when it, like in the game, if it's raining or shiny wet surfaces, you can really notice a difference. I mean, ever since I played VR games like Skyrim or Fallout 4 VR with an ENB, it's really hard to go back. But like I said, it's very intensive when it comes to the graphical stuff. So yeah, if you're playing with the Quest, an Oculus headset, switch to Open Composite, and that's it. But the problem is though, it can conflict with other programs. So when you're done playing the game, make sure you switch it back to Steam VR, because I had tons of issues and I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. It made my PC crash. My OBS wouldn't run correctly. It was horrendous. So make sure if you're done using it, switch it back over. So, and yeah, make a folder for the Open Composite, and I would keep it on your desktop so you have easy access. I would even say go so far as to maybe create a shortcut or something, and maybe attach it to your taskbar. I mean, if you play VR games like that a lot. Me, I do and I don't. I play a lot of 2D games as well. So, all right, let me stop rambling. Yeah, that's it. As you can see, look, my game is running okay, man. So I don't know why you can't get the game to run correctly. You saw it. You saw it. Proofs in the pudding, man. You saw it. Yeah, the Fidelity FX is running good, and my Open Composite is running well. The VR mod is running well, and yeah, I'm actually, what? I just downloaded the. This is new. This is actually new. Aliens Isolation. It's a new mod. I just downloaded it actually. I want to see if it works. You know what? I did download other stuff already with it that kind of does the same thing. So I don't know if it's smart for me to try it out. But I read the description on this. It's pretty damn intriguing, by the way. I'm scared to even on regular to play this game. This game freaks me out. But you gotta admit though, look at this shit. True nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be a glutton for punishment for this. Look at this shit. Aliens AI are insane. Aliens can hear you longer. If you walk while an alien is above you, he will drop. Aliens can see you very longer. Okay, yeah, English is not native. Whoever wrote this. Aliens can see you at a very long distance. And trout windows? No, through windows. And ridiculous hides. Yeah, okay. Aliens react faster to any alert. Sometimes the aliens react to seeing you throw objects. Diminishing returns if you abuse. Oh, wow. 2 to 5 aliens in more locations? That's friggin' insane. Aliens will spawn and enter in rare zones. Aliens will search for you in the air ducts, which they already do, I believe. Aliens will stalk you more constantly than standard. Aliens and enemies follow you better. But the thing that intrigues me is the enemies, they run now. Can you imagine these working Joes running after you? Dude. Working Joes walking freak me out. So yeah. I'm tempted to check. I want to try it. Fuck it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this shit. But yeah, all right. There are other mods here, and by the way, this mod, and I read in the description. I'm rambling on for 15 minutes. Jesus, I can run my mouth. This mod in particular has the added graphical options, like from improved graphics. So it seems to be like an all-in-one. I do suggest you download the lens flare Be Gone. I think this has this also. And no HUD. I play without a HUD. It just makes it so much more immersive, and I like the way my gameplay videos look with less clutter. And yeah, everything is very minimal in terms of the graphics. There's no interface and all that bullshit, so I think it looks great. So yeah, I've made this tutorial long enough. So that's it. Yeah, let me shut up, and I'll install this. I'll install this mod really quick, and I want to test it out to see if it works. And I'm probably gonna die, like repeatedly, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, copy. Remember, always read the installation instructions, and also I always recommend anybody installing or that are new to mods is to look at posts. So if there's anybody with complaints or anything, or anybody with actual solutions to any problems, you can find it on there. And then I usually, as a rule of thumb for me, if I see too many people complaining, I just like, you know what, just stay away from the mod. All right, you copy the data to Steam library, Steam apps come. All right. I already have it here. I made a folder for it, and I have a number of choices, and I'm gonna be daring, and I'm gonna go for the True Nightmare. I'm gonna go with the True Nightmare. You know what? Maybe make another subfolder just in case. Here. I'll keep the original. I'll copy this actually. So I pretty much downloaded all 4 versions just in case, so I can maybe if it gets too hard, then I'll revert back to another one. All right, here is the True Nightmare. Make sure you have 7-zip or WinRAR and just extract it right here. And there it is. True Nightmare. Double click on that. Open. All right, here's a data folder, which the folder, no lens flare, no health bar. Okay, yeah, it has, yeah, all right. There's a README, recommended tools and ooh, okay. Dolby Atmos, I have that. Reshade, I have, but I don't feel like installing it because, all right, the reshade might conflict actually with the VR mod, so I would stay away from that for now. I mean, it's easy to uninstall, but if you don't know what you're doing, stay away from the reshade. To uninstall, just remove anything that says reshade, and I think it even has a DXGI, if I'm not mistaken, so it will overwrite the VR mod. So yeah, and it will kill your frame rate anyway, so I don't recommend it. Okay, yeah, here it is. I'm gonna install the mod. So here's how you install it as an example. General rule of thumb again is always if you don't uninstall a mod, usually what works is when you unzip the mod, look at the folder structure and just follow the folder path structure. And here's the folder, here's data. And also what I would do is I would back up your data. Back it up. I mean, I don't really care. But I mean, if you're not sure, it's best to make a backup. But I'm running out of room, so all right, fuck it. Here goes. Yeah, it's replacing a lot of shit. Okay. And that is it. Oh, that's right. The game is in the same on C, and this is my desktop. So, all right, I have the originals here anyways. I can always just downgrade it or just basically just use a less punishing mod. But yeah, this is what you should have. Make sure your file structure looks like this. The OpenVR, the API, name it BAK. Here you can play around with the config. And in order to do that is right here, you can run. I always keep it at 0.77. That's basically ultra quality, but you can lower it down to even like quality or even performance if you want, but it's gonna look like crap at 0.50. So I would just keep it at ultra quality. As you saw in the video, it looked pretty damn good. The sharpness, I just keep it at its default value of 0.9. And yeah, it works beautifully in 8 to 9 out of 10 games that I play VR games or Steam VR. All right, you know what? I don't know. I'm gonna check. I may actually have Reshade installed. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little confused now because I haven't played this game in a while, so I forgot what the hell I did. Because I do see a D3D compiler in the D3D 11. That could be just the DirectX. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna find out. All right. So I hope that this tutorial was helpful, and I've been rambling for about 21 minutes. I apologize, but I have a big mouth and I just tend to talk and talk and talk and talk. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. If you feel I earned the sub, that is. So yeah, stick around. I'm gonna play the game right now to test out the mod and to see how many times I can die repeatedly over and over again. All right, and if I don't see you, if you don't watch the video, then you don't. But maybe I'll see you in the next video. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye bye. All right, here we are, everybody. Welcome back. We're in Alien Isolation, and yeah, it works just fine. So if you followed along with the tutorial step by step, you shouldn't have any issues. If you do, I don't know what to tell you. But if you have any questions, if I could try my best to assist and help anybody out who's having issues. I'll try to look for some kind of solutions. If you're still having some issues, I'll do a little research on my end. But it should work just fine. It should. I mean, for me, it just works straight out of the box. If you are having issues, maybe it could be something wrong with your GPU's drivers or something. Or what I would do is I would right click on the game actually in Steam. That is, if you're playing the Steam version. See, that's the thing though. There's two different versions. There's the Epic Games version, and then there's a Steam. I use a Steam. I also have the Epic Games version also because I got it for free or something. It was like a free game at one point, but that could be it also. So make sure you have the Steam version because the Steam version works for me just fine. What I would do is I would right click on the folder of the game in Steam, go to properties and go to, I think, local files, and maybe verify the game's files. It shouldn't take that long, especially if you have it on an SSD or an NVMe drive. It should go pretty fast. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe if anything else, maybe it could be something has to do with maybe your antivirus stuff. Maybe it's blocking. I don't know. But anyways, all right. Make sure. All right, the game's it's in VR right now for me. Go into the options. Here are your selections. If this is your first time doing it, go to Mother VR. Make sure though you're running it on the Oculus if you have an Oculus headset. If you have a Valve Index or any other headset, make sure it's running on Steam VR. So you're able to change the VR runtime like so through here. You see, you can even disable the whole VR after you install the mod and play flat screen, or you can use Steam VR. Obviously, I'm using an Oculus headset, so I had to switch over. See, originally I had it on Steam VR because I was playing this game on the HP Reverb G2, as you know, I mentioned before. So I tried to start up the game when this is the first video for today's video, the very first clip. I had it by default on Steam VR, and it gave me this little warning or this notification that I would have to switch it over or something to like Oculus runtime or something like that, and I was able to. So I switched it over to Oculus, and then it just completely restarted, and yeah, now here I am. Now it says use Steam VR, so I can switch. So yeah, just make sure you fix the VR runtime. If you see the VR runtime, you're pretty much halfway there. The game is running. Everything's running. Rendering, you can, I guess, mess with this. I would leave it at default. Clip binding, I don't know really what that does. I know the symmetry, I just leave it on, and the mirror view is the right eye. And even with I'm recording Oculus Mirror, I have it by default recording on the right eye. Anyways, because, well, I'm a righty. And yeah, you got your input selection, your controls. I hate snap rotation. I think if it was up to me, it would be banned and outlawed. But some people, they need the snap rotation. I don't know why. Whatever. Okay, you know what? I'm just rambling right now. You can change it either on or off. I prefer smooth. And I wouldn't mess with this stuff. You can look at the controls depending on which controls you're using. I'm using hand controls for today. I normally like to play with the gamepad though, because I ran into some issues as I mentioned before, when I was playing the game, I couldn't access some of like the control panels and do certain things, uh, contextual actions in a game that the the main protagonist had to do, like turn something or a valve. It was a fucking pain in the ass. So I said, you know what? Fuck these hand controls. It's not like it's full blown hand controls, anyways. I would just use the gamepad. But that's up to you. If you don't mind the hassle, then go right ahead. I'm not going to play for very, very long, anyways. So this game freaks me out. But I installed a new mod, though. Oh, here's the video. Let me see if everything's here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I already had all the graphic. Oh, turn VSync off, by the way. Level of detail, that's solely up to you. Shadow map resolution, solely up to you. Shadow mapping, you know, I just left it on high. Particles, that could be a problem, but you know what? If you got a better GPU than mine, then go for it. Motion blur, turn that off. Chromatic, oh, what the hell? What the hell is going on here? Okay, planar reflections. They look ugly in VR, to be honest. And it's gonna kill your frame rate. So turn that off. Okay, there's something wrong with the... It keeps going... The scrolling is a little strange. I turn the volumetric lighting off. And last but not least, anti-aliasing. I just leave it on FXA. But like I said, that's up to you. So I'm happy with what I have right now, and that's that. So, yeah. All right, let's do it. Ready to die. I think I'm ready to get slaughtered by a 9-foot tall xenomorph. All right, I'm just gonna do the regular. Let me continue it. Hopefully it works. Okay, and as you can see, it works. And I'm scared to talk too loud because this game is really freaky. But let me go into the options. The music is a bit loud, so I'm going to turn the audio. Okay, music volume. All right, here we go. Yeah, the music still is a little too loud. Oh wow, you can really crawl under things. That's really cool. I forgot about that. Alright, I'm just testing the performance. So, and to be honest, I'm looking for any excuse not to play the game because yeah, this game freaks me out. Oh, nice. Okay. That's cool. I can aim with my head. Let me see. Oh, that's the menu. It's the right stick, which I'm not really used to. Okay, the left trigger is crouch. The right trigger is swing, which is weird because I'm used to actually using. Okay, in some ways, you know what? Yeah, some ways it's a little better than the gamepad. But all right, yeah, I'm ready to die. Let's do this. I don't see too many jaggies, at least not from my end. So, yeah, using anything other than FXAA doesn't make sense to me because I don't notice the difference anyways. You know, I forgot where to go. Man, I forgot which is the map. No. Okay. All right, I'm trapped here. Do I go through here? And that's right, I'm playing on insane. So, yeah, there's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna get killed, man. Any little sound I emit can potentially lead to a tragic death. Where is... I forget. Where is the flashlight? Okay, that's the Y button on my left controller. And yeah, you really have to conserve battery strength. This is locked. Yeah, I forgot what to do. It's been a while. Okay, I have to get there then. But let me just, before I trigger a cutscene or trigger an event, let me make sure and check to see all other viable or alternative hiding places or things I can do to not get killed. And okay, this is what I mean with these tuner thingies. Some of them. Oh, okay, that. No, that, and there you go. Yeah, it's a little more precise using a gamepad. And especially if you're in a rush or you're nervous or you're being timed, these hand controllers can really screw you up. And I have a feeling I'm gonna die here. I don't know why. Access terminal. Yeah, I'm not reading none of this shit. Okay, I can't back out. No. No. Okay, it's always the right stick. I'm not used to that. Utility. Nothing. Right stick. Right stick. Okay. And why do I have the flashlight? Damn, that... I probably drained a few percentage off of the batteries because of that. Alright, I think this is where the alien makes its first appearance, so... I think. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna try to get as much shit as I can. Exhaust all possibilities. With either collecting resources or looking for keys. Shit like that. Can I hide? Yeah, okay, I can hide in there. There's a hiding spot. I could hide under these desks. Yeah, you know, I finished the game once, but my memory is like, okay, this is... If I trigger this, then the xenomorph will come out, so I'm gonna do that last. Let me see if I can grab anything. I took that orange glow off of objects because to me that was kind of broke immersion. So now I have to really look around to see what objects I can interact with. You know what I mean? It's like an orange hue or a flash on interactive or interactable objects that you can sort of mess with or use. It would do that flash. You know what I mean. Damn it. I over-explain things sometimes. No, not sometimes. I think I over-explain things all the time. All right, so wait a minute. All right, let me do this thing first. And obviously, I can't activate this because I had to turn the lockdown. Remove race. See, this is what I mean. Yeah, I can't open it. Oh, maybe I can open it. Okay, that's weird. I had to hold both grip buttons on the controllers. Alright, so here's an... It just goes all the way around. Ooh, what was that? Okay, it's that... Oh, it's that anus opening. Yeah, no, I said it. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna hit this lockdown thing, and then I'm gonna hide like a little bitch under one of these desks. And let me make sure. Okay, the left's... Ooh, I shouldn't run because I know that makes... Alright, there are these little mentally challenged puzzles. And oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah, like it didn't hear you. Oh man. Oh yes. Ma, you have a long, hard, bony memory there. Oh shit, it's so freaky looking. Yeah, like I said, it makes its first appearance. Yo, that'd be cool if they added a mod. Whenever you talk, it hears you. That would give me incentive to shut the fuck up. Okay. Is it okay? Alright, now I can leave, I guess. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave, and then I'm going to, save it, and then that's it. I don't want to play this anymore. I beat it once. I'm happy with that. Wait, it's not working? Why is it not working? Shit. Hack the elevator. Hack the elevator. How do I do that? No. Oh man, I freaking forgot. Damn. The elevator. Where do I hack the elevator? Alright, if I die, that's it. I just want to demonstrate that the game works. Anyway, so. Maybe it's that computer thingy. No, no, no. Get up, get up. Okay, it's this thing. I hope it's this thing. No, it's not. So it's got to be that computer. No, there's nothing here. Utility. Shit. It's not this. Oh, I guess I gotta backtrack, right? Oh, oh, fuck me. No, 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 no. Yo, this is on insane too, so I don't think the tactics I used to utilize on normal is gonna work, like, because I know I would take advantage of the fact that the xenomorph would have blind spots. Like, if you could literally be next to a door or something, and if you're just outside, if it's cone, a vision or a vision cone, whatever you call it, then it wouldn't see you. I mean, that's pretty much how games work, right? In terms of AI, like in Metal Gear Solid, you would see on like the little mini map, you would see these cones of vision. So that's pretty much how these NPCs work. Okay, maybe it's in. Do I go here? Oh, it's locked. Oh, okay. I gotta go back in this direction then. Oh, shit. No, is this a door? Oh, man. I don't know where to go. Why am I whispering? Here, maybe. Yo, I am so gonna die. You know what? I'm gonna save it, and then that's it. Okay? I'm a coward. Like I said, played and finished this game once, and I am good. Oh, every little sound, too, like, freaks me the fuck out. No, fucking... Even that anus opening. Oh. Okay. Alright. Go, 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 go. Save. Where is it? Where is it? Hot food. Ooh, pizza, burgers. Low res. It's very low res. Yeah, overwrite. Alright, so that shall be all, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, then feel free to leave a comment and ask away. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please remember to like and subscribe. Alright, take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.